That's
love hip hop.
a classic one right now that we just dropped out the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? And I got some interviews in the vault that are about to drop just now. You're gonna get some jewels from just now. But I'm gonna show you all right quick fast what's going on with Adam's page here. They back. Okay. This video right here, 500 and I can't see it properly from here. 559,000 views in 2 days. Adam and wifey, they chop it up. They talk about the elephant in the room or the anaconda in the room.
Never say that I don't give you what you want. You've all been talking about it. You all want to hear it. I got the one and only Lena the Plug, my wife, on the podcast to talk about
air horns.
recent events.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about how I'd probably never come on the podcast again, but if I f***ed another guy, so now I'm allowed to come on the podcast.
You thought you were never going to come on the podcast again?
I mean, it's just no one wants the Lena the Plug interview, but then I f***ed someone else, and now it's oh, she needs an interview.
Okay, you did an adult scene.
Okay, so let's get to some of the stuff. Let me see.
Yeah, before you left the house, I was in bed. I remember I was like, okay, go do the scene. Don't tell me how it went when you come back, and I don't want to see any clips from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because when you came back from doing this scene the other day, I wanted to hear about it. And
a lot.
I wanted to know what I was going to find out. I wanted to know, what's the most extreme thing that happened? How did it play out? That's more like me wanting.
First of all, should I start a poll here? Get the lawnmower with the boho. Bam. One of the things she mentioned in this interview is that she was in pain for 4 days. Let me see. This is kind of like Indecent Proposal, right? Y'all remember that movie? Woody Harrelson, Demi Moore, Rich Millionaire. It's kind of like this, but a little bit different. Rich Millionaire Robert Redford says, yo, I want your wife for $1 million for one night. Okay? Man says, you know what? We need the bread. Fine. But then, and maybe I could pull up a piece on this movie here. Then he kind of gets buyer's remorse, no. And he goes to go find his wife. Let me see if I could pull this up here. Indecent. There we go. Let's see here. That was it good.
And today I saw Gage. Thank you for your trust, David. And for listening.
You
No.
But you wanted to, right?
David, I'm...
All right. Now, this is after whatever happened. So I want to ask y'all, would you let another man have your, let's put wife, or we can go wifey, or this was $1 million. This movie was in the 90s, okay? So we gotta change the standards. You know what I mean? In today's standards, $1 million don't go that far. So let's up the ante to $4 million. Okay? Dollars. Question mark, bear question marks. Comment gang strong. Would you let another man, I guess, even for the ladies, another woman smash your husband, or let another man smash your wife for $4 million? Where's my sound effects? What kind of sound effect does this need?
to like manage whatever the fallout might have been, more so than like trying to avoid. I don't know. Like, why did you
I
not
text
want to
Adam
see it?
after the scene. I don't even tell him the scene's done. I'm just like, do you want anything from Dave's Hot Fried Chicken? I just like act like it didn't happen.
Adam. No.
Hey, real quick, how would you find the answer in all this data?
You get sassy.
I'm gonna get YouTube Premium for my
I got
birthday.
an abrasion on my dick.
Whoa, hey, yo. Okay, so let's give some context. Context. Catch 22, what up? Speaking out loud, what up? Cancer Gang. Just context. Okay, Biggerton, what up? He says he got an abrasion because afterwards he smashed his girl so many times. Like, as soon as she came through after the scene, he was like, bedroom. I don't know. He kind of said like he kind of got turned on by this. Bro.
That this is going to be something that I'm going to be fucking pounding my dick to, but
I hope you watch
Hey,
the scene and I hope
yo.
you jerk
yeah,
off.
see, you said that last night, is that you are really turned on by the idea of me seeing it and enjoying it.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? I didn't know that was going to be one of the effects of this.
I don't know, because I know that you think it's hot. We've had more sex since I fucked Jason than we usually have in like a month.
I got
Adam, you're my guy. I know these are business decisions, and I'm going to give you guys the devil's advocate response in a minute. The votes are raising right now. We got 10 votes in here right now. 40% says yes. 60% says no. Hell no. Right? Oh, Leo season, what up? Okay. The no's are rising. Okay. But as soon as she came home, bedroom, shower, bedroom, let's go.
an abrasion on my dick from fucking you too much.
Every time
yo.
we talk about it, you get a boner, and then we have sex.
I know. And
I feel like you're trying to assert your dominance over the fact that I had sex with somebody else, but it's still like part of it turns you on. Like, oh, she fucked someone else.
Is Adam leaning into this? Like, is this a play to bring back No Jumper? And the second question for the gang, okay? And thank you, Garfield. Do you think this will backfire in the future? Because, to play devil's advocate, for a lot of couples who do adult movies and stuff like that, this is not a big deal. For us in the hip hop sphere, we're like, oh my God, I can't believe he's doing this. Yo, what a uck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe a C uck. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe he's doing that. Bro, wow, whoa. You know, you heard me. I'm like, bro. But if you're in the corn world, this is regular shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not even, it's kind of like a swinger kind of culture, but for money. Where there's a lot of people who are doing this for free. Right? Hoodballer says she's going to divorce him real soon. She's waiting for him to build more money up and then take his stuff and probably run. You know what I'm saying? Possibly. But from their accounts, like, she got her own bread. She makes a lot of bread doing what she does, whether it's Dolo or whether it's scenes with Adam and other girls. Plus, they got the podcast. She brings a lot to the table too, monetarily. And as far as being a good mom and all that, like, you hear them publicly talking about how dope of a girlfriend he has and how good of a mother she is. And not even a girlfriend, a wife. This is not his girlfriend no more. This is his wife, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that they went into this full well knowing what they were going to be getting into.
This is hot.
There's something about it where when you know your girl's not fucking anybody else, which at this point and after 7 years, I feel quite confident that you're not going to run off and cheat on me. It creates like a little bit of competition in your mind, even not knowing necessarily like how much you enjoyed it or how great it was or whatever. It's still kind of like, oh, like that competition thing. It's like a real biological thing. Like, I want to beat it up.
I told Adam that he can have anal the day the scene comes out.
Yo, this is the
yeah. Well, we were already talking.
You guys are gonna get my video demonetized,
yeah,
bro. Jesus, Murphy. So they then finally linked up and brought Homie on, and I watched this in real time when they premiered it. I was like, oh my God.
Okay. Oh, I'm getting a call. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this.
Watch this, gang. Yo, what are you guys doing, YouTube? Get out of my face with that.
Oh, hello.
Look who it is.
Mr. Jason Love. How you doing, man?
What's good? What's good?
We're just doing a little podcast here and figured that we would, have a little conversation with you to see exactly how all this was for you as well.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. That's why I chimed in. Catch y'all. See what's up.
Definitely. So is there, what's the vibe like between you guys? Anything I should know about?
I don't think there's a really vibe. I think it's like a business thing, but I feel just very uncomfortable with this right now.
Yeah. Let me see what the poll's saying right now. Okay, because like I said, and I mentioned this earlier, for the people who are just pulling up now, the audience that we've accrued over here, that we've accumulated and are continuing to accumulate, is a very Toronto-centric audience. Okay? A lot of the things that go on in Hollyweird, the man them ain't going for. Right? You guys understand what I'm talking about. Like, just the man them ain't going for everything that, like, the Yankee them are going for. You understand what I'm talking about? So I ask you guys, I like to put up these polls because I just want to feel what we may feel from our end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Over here in Toronto, we may deal with things just a little different. All right? So this is like, I would even say this is more educational. Okay? This is a survey to know what a Canadian or a mostly Canadian audience thinks of these types of things, and if these are the types of actions that, we over here up north would take part in. All right? I know that there's clubs, Oasis is one. Okay? And listen, no shame in the game. I haven't been to any of these clubs, but I'm not like, oh my God, you went to these clubs? Like, I've dealt with girls who've gone to these clubs. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a big deal to a lot of people in this city. But the man them, some of them partake, but it's like in secret. All right? I'm going to do something weird, and maybe it's because it's almost my birthday. Big salute to Alizé. Right? Zaylink, the show that was on the network last year sometime, or it could have been 2 years ago now. Time flies. And she spoke to a lot of people who came from that club. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't just like, quote unquote, white type people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There was some girls who were like hood chicks who were like, yeah, I go to these places. And there's another one, I forget the name. It's somewhere in Saga. Maybe some of y'all in the comments might know the one in Saga's name. But people go to these places. And then they walk in and people are smashing. And it's a wild, crazy place. Right? But this is normal. Or not normal, I guess. Not frowned upon, let's say. Okay, it's not regular in society, but it's not frowned upon. So I'm just saying all that to say, not all Toronto people are against this type of stuff. Some people share their wives. I don't, but some people do.
I feel awkward.
A little uncomfortable.
Can you tell him how nervous I was?
Bro, like so nervous. Oh my God. I feel so wrong right now. I feel so wrong right now. Like
It was
like
bad.
it's just work.
Okay.
Calm down.
But a lot of people have like a cheating fetish. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like
I feel like you do.
yeah, cheating I've done in the past was I'm a little bit turned on by the fact that I was doing something underhanded, or take myself out of it. But like, if you're fucking a girl and you know she has a boyfriend and she's doing something wrong, that is kind of hot.
Y'all agree with that? What he's saying right there? You know what I'm saying? Which show are you talking about? Not this one here. Or are you talking about, and I know you're not talking about Adam because what's the view count on this again? They back. 559,000. You know what I'm saying? If No Jumper was having a decline as far as their viewership, with the departure of AD and the Fig Gang and all those guys, they back now. Right? All it took was, his wifey taking one for the team, basically. Right? And I'm not saying this to know this. This is an observation that I'm seeing from this whole thing, because it's obviously gone viral. I'm talking about this now, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like this has brought No Jumper back into the forefront. Right? Max B says, and not Max B the Wave God, free Max B the Wave God, but Max B from the Comment Gang. He says No Jumper is, and I know what you mean here, double canceled. Dubla? Damn, bro. It's a tough crowd. Let me see what y'all saying in the poll here. 15 votes now. 33% says yes. 67% says no. However, 33% is not low. There's still a considerable amount of people who are like, what did I put the number at? 4 mil? I'll take the 4 mil. Wifey come back feeling a little different, but she'll bounce back. She'll be all right. Right? Hoodballer says No Jumper was better with AD and those other guests to help the show. I don't know. There's part of me that agrees with that. And I definitely realized what AD and those guys brought to the table. Like, they definitely brought up the viewership, and there was a lot of different things going on. And, it was just an exciting time in the No Jumper universe. However, I feel like it was more quantity over quality. You get me? I feel like they had a lot of shows, and some of them did well, right? The food show that AD and Duno were doing, that was doing great. At the End of the Day podcast that AD was doing, that did okay. But the mainstays, the main things, and then all the other interviews that were popping off, the Poetic Flacco interviews, AD didn't really do interviews too tough, but the T-Rel interviews, different things like that, those did well. The Gina Views interviews. But the mainstays, the bread and butter interviews, are the thumbnails that you see Adam in the thumbnail. I know for me, and I know for the audience, because I can see in the view counts, those interviews exponentially did better than the other ones with the people that left the network. So yes, he had more people and there was more content being pumped through the channel every day. However, the amount of money that it cost for him to put that out, having to pay for staff, have to pay for the on-air host, all those different things, for the view counts that they were getting, I don't think was adding up to Adam. So yes, it's an adjustment period that us as the audience, and I don't know how many of you guys are No Jumper audience members, but I know I'm a avid No Jumper viewer. It's going to be an adjustment period. I don't watch all the interviews with Flacco. I don't watch any of the interviews with the boy there, Suspect. I watch some Sharp interviews, but they definitely have to. It's going to take some time before they get back to where they were before. But with this right here, I think they're definitely on their way. You know what I'm saying? Hoodballer said they bought the security and protection for Adam 22. Yeah, but you only need security and protection if you're getting into the mix. You know what I'm saying? If as long as he stays out of the mix, he won't need as much quote unquote security and protection. Right? They have that guy Crip Mac that they've been, using over and over on the network as far as for interviews and him sitting in on podcast episodes and stuff like that. And he's cool, but yeah, AD and those guys were definitely valuable.
Is it?
A little bit.
You see, he knows.
But they got gold right here.
It's kind of like the adrenaline. Like
I'd feel so
like
guilty
you're supposed to be doing
if
it.
I was the other woman.
Okay, so Jason, give me a genuine review. How was it?
You want like a number scale or just
This guy right here, you gotta have like I don't know, bro, like some kind of gut of steel. Because this is the kind of questions I don't want to know the answers to. Like even if I found out like my G was, God forbid, was like cheating or something, I don't want to know. Yo, so how was it?
like
Numbers sounds like it could be hurtful, but if it's a high number,
He gives me
sure.
like a 4.
100%, 9 out of 10.
Really? 9 out of 10. Who's a 10?
9 out of 10, the man said his wife was, bro. Mind you, though, this poll, the number's fluctuating. Right now, the survey says, of would you let another man have your wifey for $4 million? Okay, inflation, right? 1 million is just not enough. It's not enough to go through this type of trauma.
And today I saw Gage. Thank you for your trust, David.
Right? 4 million. And then later on, you just got to just hold that. You know what I'm saying? You're good for life. Right? Make sure that make that 4 million stretch, invest it into nice things. Make that money grow forever. Generational wealth. You can create that. Right? But just know.
And for listening.
You
No.
but you wanted to, right?
David, I met him in broad daylight, surrounded by a bunch of rich
I don't believe you.
David, he bought our property, okay?
Man bought the property. Said, I own you now. Right? Yo, Biggerton, good point. Holy. I wish I could pin car. I think I might be able. Can I pin that? Holy. Yes. Pinner. Yeah, why not? You can cheat and she ain't gonna know for 4 million. Or vice versa. Just going to Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? The booty pink, a booty hole brown. Taking her to Pound Town for free, fam. You ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? What? At least this guy is getting the bag from it. Most of y'all niggas Your girl could be cheating on you and you're getting 0. You don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Don't be that guy. Maybe Adam's getting ahead of the bullet. Oh yeah, you feeling froggy? Well, put a $sign on it, bitch. Let's go. Actually, no. I got a better sound. Put a $sign on it. How much is it going to cost to rent that pom pom out? To this guy. You know what I'm saying? It's better off before she just go and do it anyway. And he ain't getting nothing.
Well, obviously her.
Oh.
Well, it was a 9 out of 10. I never grasped the entire 10 before. It's like you gotta leave room for something that could possibly top the next one.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll take a 9 then.
That's fair.
Adam's like, yeah, that's fair. All right. Now I'm uncomfortable. Anyhow, I'm going to get off of this. All right. Salute to Adam 22. You know, enough on Adam. We ain't going to go too much on Adam with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to mess up my no jumper opportunities when I get down there to the States. So, you know, not that I'm not giving you what I really think. I've given you what I really think. I don't think it's a pylon thing. I don't think people should be like, yo, oh my God, you're such a loser. In the hip hop world, maybe. Like I said, in the adult world, they're like, oh, you're just doing that now, bro? You guys are lightweights. Get out of here. Slow down. Whoa. Scene 1. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Adam 22, aka Dadam 22. You know what I'm saying?
We love hip hop.